Tonight, Japan's nuclear nightmare has officials there reassessing other power plants in that nation. Japan's prime minister has asked the operator to shut down reactors at the Hamaoka nuclear plant until quake and tsunami protections can be built. The plant, located southwest of Tokyo, is vulnerable and could produce problems similar to the Fukushima Daiichi disaster. In Kansas, a field trip turns into a horror show. A 7-year-old boy is recovering from his injuries after being attacked by a leopard at a zoo. The boy climbed over a guardrail and got too close to the animal's cage.
Just really reached out and grabbed him by his head and then clawed him. A man and a woman who were standing there watching, they jumped up through there and kicked him in his head, and he released the child, and they just grabbed him and put pressure on his side of his face where he clawed him in his head.
Zoo officials say, as you can imagine, that boy had deep scratches on his face and his neck as well. It is a nerve-wracking weekend for people living along the Mississippi River. Thousands of people are scrambling for higher ground. That's because the river is expected to crest about 14 feet above flood level next Wednesday. Just look at this stunning aerial view there.
I saw how the harbor town where we used to walk was covered. That's why I felt it was a need. This is serious. The flood is coming.
Coming, that's for sure. Very serious business there. Volunteers are doing everything they can to try and combat the flooding that has reached levels in some areas not seen in almost 100 years. Tonight's Mets game is more than just a game. For hundreds of fans and their families, it's all too personal. Let's go live to Citi Field and Jim Watkins. Jim.